Yeah, okay, good, Israel. Well explained and lots of good examples there. Yeah, radio, television, physical newspapers, online newspapers. Good, well done. Thank you. Diego, what about you? How do you see the news?
Can you repeat, please?
So how do you see the news? So, television, radio, websites, social media, newspapers?
Lately, I see the news in television. I see a German program in the TV,
Huh?
and they talk about the news in Europe and Latin America.
Okay. And is that every day or just some days?
Some days I don't have a lot of time
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good, Diego. Yeah, we can say on television rather than in. So on television.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good, Diego. Thank you. We've also got a couple of other people joined us. We've got Debbie. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Peter.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. What about you, Debbie? How do you usually see the news?
I see the local news on TV and the international news on the internet.
So do you go to news websites or which part of the internet?
Like Yahoo or Google that in the page, they like the international news, the item.
Yes. Yeah. So on the kind of Google homepages.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And do you check every day or just some days?
Just some days.
Just some days. Okay. All right. Good, Debbie. Thank you. And Tron, what about you, Tron?
Yes, hello teacher. I'm from
Hi.
I'm from Vietnam. Yes. Now I live in Ho Chi Minh City. I work in a logistics.
Yeah. Okay. We've just been talking about the news, Tron. So how do you normally see the news? Like reading newspapers or online or television?
Yes, I think usually I see the news in online in my smartphone. But sometimes in the evening, I usually watch the news on a television. And it's a local news, and it's held every day in the evening, and I see it. I watch it. Yes.
Yeah. You can say I see the news or I watch the news. We can use either here actually. Yeah. And on your phone, Tron, do you have do you follow news websites or social media? How do you see it on your phone?
Yeah, I follow using the social media. Yeah, I think Facebook now is the big news. But nowadays, Facebook it have a lot of bad news and not the real news. Yes, and everybody put in the Facebook try to everybody to get the view from the other people, and they have made the many fake news, and we have to select the news. Yeah.
Yes. Carefully select the news on Facebook. Yeah, well done, Sean. Thank you. Good work, guys. Just going to check in one more time with Reginaldo. Reginaldo, are you there? I don't think we've got him. Oh, Reginaldo. Hello. Hi. Good. What about you? How do you usually see the news?
I usually watch on television and observe on newspaper.
Physical newspaper or online?
Physical newspaper. Online is every day.
All right, good, Reginaldo. So newspaper and television as well. Excellent, everyone. Thank you for those examples. So what we'll do now is we'll have a look at a news story. So I'm just going to share my screen with you. So this is from September of last year. The title here, US slashes number of refugees to 30,000 for next year. So obviously that's this year. So I'll get some of you to do some reading for me, and I'll give you some pronunciation work as well. Diego, could you read the first paragraph here for us?
Yeah. The US will slash the number of refugees. It will accept for a second straight year. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said Monday, insisting amid criticisms for human rights groups that the country is still committed to providing sanctuary to people flying the world's danger zone.
Yeah, good. There's an extra kind of syllable on the end of this one. We actually say criticism. There's some sound at the end, so criticism.
Criticism.
That's it. Well done. Good. And fleeing. Just get a nice E sound there. Fleeing.
Fleeing.
Yeah, so E. Flee.
Fleeing.
That's it.
Fleeing.
Good. Good. Perfect, Diego. Well done. Thank you. And Israel, could you continue? Paragraph 2.
Yes. Up to 300 refugees will be allowed into the country next year, down from a cap of 4,500 this year. It will be the lowest delay on admissions since the program began in 1980. The announcement comes despite calls from global humanitarian groups that this year's cap of 4,500 was too low.
Yeah, just watch out for numbers, Israel. We don't practice numbers enough. Just remember, after 3 digits, these are thousand. So 30,000, 45,000.
Thousand.
Yeah, so this one, 45,000 and 30,000. All right, good to hear, thank you. And Debbie, could you read paragraph 3 for us?
The 30,000 cap is a maximum number of refugees the US will admit during the fiscal year that starts October 1st. The actual number allowed in could be lower. So far this year, the US has only admitted 20,918 refugees for the fiscal year set to end in 2 weeks, according to State Department records.
Good, well done, and good work with the number, Debbie. That was perfect. 20,918. Well done. Just with this one here, refugees. The stress was on the E, so refugees.
Okay. Refugees.
Perfect. Well done. Excellent. Good work, everyone. Nice, clear pronunciation there. So I'm just going to ask a couple of questions about the text. So first of all, Reginaldo, who is Mike Pompeo? What's his job?
He's a Secretary of State.
Yeah, do you know what that means? What is he responsible for?
That I don't know.
Yeah, this is a position in the American government. Can anyone help? Does anyone know what the Secretary of State is responsible for? What's his department? What did he do?
The public of the United States, like it call the problem with the relationship between the United States and other countries.
Yes, that's it. It's the international relations. Yeah, good, Debbie. Well done. So, Secretary of State is responsible for international relations, the U.S. relationship with other countries. Good. Yeah, perfect. Well done. And what has he announced? Trump, can you explain what Mike Pompeo has decided to do?
What teacher?
So, can you explain from the text? What did Mike Pompeo say that the US is doing? What are the US going to do?
Yes. Sorry, teacher, because lots of new work I don't understand.
Okay, so it's basically this first session here. So first of all, if we start with refugees, Trung, do you know refugees?
No, teacher.
No? Can anyone help? Can anyone explain refugees?
Like,
So I'm just looking for someone to explain what are refugees.
Refugees
Oh, sorry guys, I've got everyone speaking.
yes, are people that are scouted by wars or government. People that flee from your country to another place, to another country, because your country is not safe. It's not safe.
Good.
And
Good.
many things like that.
Yeah, that was perfect. Well done. Yeah, so they're the people. It talks about the world danger zones. So you gave some good examples there. If there's war or a dangerous situation in the country, and then people flee. They leave their own country. They try to escape the dangerous situation by going to another country for sanctuary. What is sanctuary?
I think it's a whole place or place that people can rest.
Yeah, it literally just means a safe place. Originally, it comes from the church, but now it just means a place where they are safe. So sanctuary, a place where someone can be safe from enemies, the police, other people. So yeah, the refugees basically are people who are trying to escape or run away from dangerous situations to find safety, to find somewhere safe. So that's the first part there. That's refugees. Well done, guys. Good explanation. And slash. Can anyone explain slash?
Is reduce?
Yeah, good. And reduce a little or reduce a lot?
a lot.
Yeah, when we say slash, it's the idea that it's a big decrease, okay? So reduce or cut by a large amount. So if we look at the numbers here, last year the number was 45,000 and now the number is 30,000. So they've reduced the number or slashed the number from 45 to 35,000. So this is the US reducing the number of people they will accept or they will let into the country. Good, well done, guys. We've got the main ideas there. According to the text, who disagrees with the US's decision? So Israel, who is unhappy about the US reducing this number?
Humanitarian associations. Okay, the global humanitarian groups, yes.
Yeah, well, what does that mean? What's humanitarian?
I think the group of people who are the principal objective is to take safely the people.
Yeah, good. Humanitarian groups, yeah, their main concern, their main issue is protecting people. So concerned with trying to make people's lives better and reduce suffering. So these organizations, these groups, it also talks here about human rights groups, similar idea. These people are unhappy that the US has reduced the number of refugees. And in the article, it talks about what happened. What here, we've got the two numbers, the 20,918 and the 30,000. What are those two numbers? What do they represent? Debbie, can you explain that one? What are those two numbers?
It represents that the refugees is less than the 13,000. The actual number is 20,980.
Yeah, good. So that's the actual number of refugees from 2018. So basically the cap is the maximum that they will accept. So they say we won't take any more than 30. But in actual fact, they only took 20,000. So not even, they didn't even meet the kind of target, the maximum that they said they would. Good, excellent guys. Some difficult vocabulary there, but well done. You guys did really well. Do you have any questions? Anything in the text you want to check or anything that's not clear? Yeah. Yeah. It comes from a similar idea of capacity. It just means the maximum or the top limit. So a cap, the maximum number or the upper limit. So it's similar to capacity. Capacity just means how much can we take. That's the capacity. But in this case, it's actually, we've decided this is the maximum.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, good. Well done. Anyone else, guys? Any other questions?
No.
No? Okay, all right, good. Well done with that. So, the rest of the rest of the session today is basically to get you to talk about the refugee system, the refugee situation where you live in your part of the world. So in your country or your neighboring countries or nearby countries. So the refugee situation in your part of the world. Just tell us a little bit about it, what is causing the problem and what is being done about the problem. So the refugee situation in your part of the world. So any volunteers, would anyone like to start for us?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So just where do you live and what is the situation there?
Yes. We've been living in this moment a concentration of Venezuela. That is our refugee fleeing from Venezuela to Brazil. So in Brazil we have many Venezuelan because the people there is suffering from hungry and lack of products and epidemic of news. It's so hard to the situation that Brazil has been receiving this kind of people from them.
Good. Well done. Well explained there. Yeah, good. I love that you use fleeing. Yeah, Venezuelans are fleeing to Brazil. Good. Well done. And yes, suffer from hunger. We see the noun is hunger. So the people are suffering from hunger. And yeah, we've been receiving. That's a good word as well. We receive the refugees, or we can say take the refugees. Yeah. Good. Well done, Reginaldo. Thank you for starting for us there. Chuck, what about you? Any similar situations in your part of the world?
Oh, sorry, because I don't care about a lot about politics, so I no idea.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so don't know what's happening at all. That's okay. Don't worry. But we'll come back to you maybe with another question in a moment, Chuck.
Yes.
What about you, Israel? Any other examples?
Well, here in Mexico is like a bridge from Central America, the United States. So many people is here now because they had to pass to the other side. And so we have refugees from Central America. The situation is difficult, especially in the north of the country, because there are many people from different countries. For example, Honduras,
Yeah.
El Salvador. Yeah.
Yeah. And what is the kind of Mexican government plan? Do they have kind of ideas of how to deal with that problem?
Well, there is one, but I don't know if it will work. They say that they will be here. They will stay here with a temporary job.
Okay.
Yeah. And then maybe they will be Mexican too. But I don't know if it will be to work.
Yeah.
The plan.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Good. Just I put a couple of things in chat there. Yeah, with will, we don't need to say will to. We can just say will work. So I don't know if it will work.
It will work.
Yeah, exactly. Will and then the verb. No to, nothing else. Just will work. Will see. Will do. Yeah. And temporary rather than temporal. In English, we say temporary. So temporary visa, temporary job, temporary. Good. So Israel, well done. Good speaking. And Diego, what about you? What do you think? Oh, hi, Diego.
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, so just any other examples or any other ideas on the refugee problem?
I know the example of Israel. I see a lot of people in. I live by the train. And there pass a lot of hondureños and salvadoreños.
So Hondurans and Salvadorians, yeah.
But always they pass for helping, for help. They, how do you say pedir?
I'm not, sorry, pass.
They, well,
Sorry, Diego, I'm having some problems hearing you. My sound seems to be breaking with you. I'm not sure if you can hear me okay. I'll come back to you in a moment, Diego. I'm having no problems hearing you at the moment. I'm going to go to Debbie for the moment. Debbie, what about you? Any other examples of refugee issues?
Okay. I live in Taiwan, so our country don't have the how to say that? Refugees. But I traveled to Barcelona last month, and I met up a seller, a boss. He owned the coffee shop himself. We talked to each other, and he said that he's escaped from the east of Turkey to Barcelona. He flees to Barcelona alone because of the war east of Turkey. I think it's a bad story.
Yeah. So was he? Do you know? Had he become a Spanish citizen? Was he able to stay in Spain?
Yes, he said he's
Yeah.
able to stay because
Yeah.
Spain received him to like Spanish.
Yes. Yeah. We sometimes talk about refugees. We also talk about asylum seekers. The same idea when you ask for permission to stay in another country. So yeah, a refugee or asylum seeker. So we can say be granted asylum. So if the country says yes, you can stay. You can say he was granted asylum.
Granted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good. And yeah, obviously islands are slightly different. We could talk about having no land borders. There's no kind of countries that people can cross from.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Good, Debbie. Well done. Excellent, guys. So some nice examples there. I'm just gonna, Diego, are you there? Yeah, sorry, I'm having some problems hearing you, Diego. Sorry about that. Well done, guys. Lots of really nice examples there. Really good work with the topic. Just remember some of the vocabulary we talked about. We talked about that idea of fleeing, when you try to escape or run away from a situation. We talked about sanctuary, that's a safe place. We talked about refugees, the people who are looking for sanctuary. We talked about humanitarian, that adjective connected to anything, caring about people and looking after people. And we also talked about a cap, so the maximum, and we talked about slash, to reduce something by a large amount. So lots of good vocabulary there today as well. Thank you for your examples. Do you guys have any questions? Is there anything you want to check or anything that's not clear?
No.
Anyone else? Any questions? No? Everyone okay?
Yes, it's clear. Thank you.
All right, so thanks again, everyone. I hope you have a good day in Vietnam and Taiwan, and a good evening in Mexico and Brazil. And I'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.